I am back again with a deck profile. Sorry about that. I have allergies. So yeah, I'm here with a updated Red Dragon Archfiend deck profile. Sorry, it's kinda dark in here. I only have my closet light on. I can't really turn on my main light because the energy is expensive in Arizona during the summertime. So yeah. Let's get straight into this deck profile. Like I said, it is a Red Dragon Archfiend deck based off of the Resonators. So let's get started. First, we play a triple red Resonator. This card is really good in this deck because it allows you. Because if this card is normal summoned, you can special summon any level 4 or lower monster. So basically, you can summon this, summon out any level 4 or lower. Synchro up for I think max 6, and I think the lowest number card I have in this deck is 3, I think. Well, 3 that you can actually make, yeah. Lowest level's 3, so you can go into a 5 or a 6 play with this. Or if this is first turn play. And also, if this card is special summoned, you can target any monster you control, gain life points equal to its attack power. So, say you get out, I don't know, Scarlight, you get 3,000 life points. Well, if you target a Scarlight with red Resonator, you get 3,000 life points. So anyway, let's on to the next card, Synchron Resonator. I always like this card because it's a ripoff of the Synchrons, but it's spelled with a Y and a K. No, I know. It's spelled with a K instead of a CH. Sorry about that. I'm popping my knuckles. But anyway, what Synchron Resonator allows you to do is if there's does it have to be on your field? No, it doesn't have to be on the field, on your side of the field. As long as there is a synchro monster on the field at all, you can just special summon him out for free. So he's a level 1 tuner that can special summon him out for free. So you can go into a lot of synchro plays or synchro climb with him, which is what I always like to do. And if he is sent to the grave, no matter what, you can add a Resonator monster from your graveyard to your hand. So basically, what I always like doing is playing Chain Resonator. Chain Resonator is... we'll get into Chain Resonator in a sec. Chain Resonator can special summon out a Synchron Resonator. Synchro up with Chain, then Synchro up with a Synchron. Synchron bring back Chain. Or Red, or basically any Synchron you want, but that's the play I always go into if I can go into a lot of synchro plays. So we play a triple Chain Resonator. Now you're thinking like, what's this? This card is garbage. Basically what this card allows you to do is if you normal summon him while you control a synchro monster. Oh no, as long as the synchro monster is in the field, you can just normal summon him, special summon out any Resonator monster, so you can go into more synchro plays. And he is a level 1, so you can go into a lot more synchro plays. He also combos off with red Resonator really well, so you can get red Resonator's life point gain effect very well. So yeah, I play the double Dark Resonator mainly because he's just there for backup, just in case I do need him. But I always find myself needing more than one, which is surprising, but it happens. So 2 is pretty good, but 3 is just way too much. And I play the 1 Mirror Resonator just because it's another level 1 and target for Chain, but he can special summon himself, which I would advise not really doing, but you can because he ends up being banished. But his ability to change his level depending on what your opponent controls can really be good or can really screw you, so that's why we only play him at 1. Alright, so then we play, onto our non-tuners, we do play the triple red Sprinter. This is basically a, was it Satellar Knight Vega? Yeah, Satellar Knight Vega for Resonators. And you're thinking like, oh, it's just any level 3 or lower Fiend type monster. Fiend tuner monster. Well, That's what all resonators are. So yeah, but he's also a level 4, so you can basically go this and get an instant 5 through 7 if you use his effect. And yeah, we'll get into the best plays to go with him later. Then we play one thing that people only play 2 of, but I like to play triple of him because of Red Resonator. We played the triple Garbage Lord. Garbage Lord is really good because you just pay 2,000 life points and special summon him, which you can easily get back to the 2,000 with. You can easily get the 2,000 back with the Red Resonator. So paying life points doesn't matter unless you're really low in life points and you can't special summon him. But other than that, he's a good card. I like him because he's just a level 5 that you can special summon for free, so you can go into. The lowest you can go into is a 6, and the highest you can go in with him is an 8. And then we play a double Primitive Butterfly. This is a card, as you can see, I swapped the ratios around that most people play. I played a triple Garbage Lord and double Primitive Butterfly, where people play double Primitive Butterfly and triple Garbage Lord. The only reason I say play Primitive Butterfly at 2 because it's basically a Cyber Dragon. Except for your opponent doesn't have to control monsters. You can just go like, oh, I control no monsters, summon him. So this card is very good in your opening hand, but he's terrible late game. Because if you have no monsters on board late game, well, you're gonna lose. And late game, you already have like a board full of monsters, so he's useless. So that's why I don't play 2. I'm gonna play 1 Vice Dragon, mainly because it's just another one of these. But it is pretty good. I'm gonna play 1 of them because he's just a base 5. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot to go in what this does. But Primitive Butterfly does have the great effect of being able to change his level up by 1. It's basically any insects, but he's the only insect we run in this deck, so basically you can just go like, okay, special summon him, activate his effect, he now becomes a level 6 instead of a level 5. And so you can go into 7s, 8s faster. Other than the Vice Dragon, mainly because it's just a level 5 that we can special summon as well. And then Photon Thrasher, he's a level. We play him. Oh, sorry. We play him mainly because you can just special summon him out. If you can get him out turn 1, you basically have a little bit of a setup for a while, and just in case you don't open up too optimal of hand, you can just get him out and just, he's like a beat stick that you can get rid of the smaller stuff that your opponent's playing. So you can just go like, okay, sweet. Photon Thrasher, kill. Oh. If you don't know what Photon Thrasher does, he just basically special summons himself if you don't control any monsters. Although if you do control another monster, he can't attack, which kind of sucks, but he's good first play. Now here's a card I've been loving in this deck lately. It's so good. We play 2 Magical King Moonstars. Magical King Moonstar is a great card because it is a level 3 that can special summon himself out if you control a tuner. But what makes him pretty good is that you can activate Magical King Moonstar's effect more than once per turn. So you can just go, okay, sweet, special summon Magical King Moonstar, synchro up, get out another tuner, special summon him again, just in case you drew him or had another one in hand, and synchro up for more. He's pretty good, but he can only be used for the synchro summon of a dark synchro monster, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. He also has the ability to change his level based on any monster that's in your graveyard. So basically, if the level 3 is not working out for you and you need, like, say, a 5, you could basically just summon him, target any of the 5s in here. He's now a level 5. But you can only synchro summon, which is kind of annoying, but hey, if you need it, it's there. We play 1 Goblinberg and 1 Marauding Captain. I only play these just in case they ever come out with a level 2 Earth Resonator monster. Because I really want to make Beast. Is it level 2? Yeah, it's level 2. Earth Resonator monster, because I really want to be able to make Beast and Barkion in this deck. Alright, so that's our monster lineup. We got a hefty amount of monsters, but it's okay because you're going to need them. And we got, onto our spells, we play a triple Resonator Call. Standard, you search out all your Resonators, because why not? And we play a one Rhoda, because we do have 3 targets in the deck, and this can speed up your deck faster. If you don't have any non-tuners and you have like a handful of tuners, you can just go like Rhoda. Search out, I'd say Photon Thrasher, or Goblinberg, because you can mainly go, mainly Marauding Captain or Photon Thrasher. No, not Marauding Captain, Goblinberg, Photon Thrasher. Then we play 2 Mistaken Arrest, because this deck doesn't have that much searching except for these 4 cards. That's the only searching you have in this deck. So, because mainly the way you get more advantage is because of this beautiful card right here. So we play the Mistaken Arrest. It's basically a one turn mistake that you can activate on your opponent's turn and just not be annoyed by it as much. And it doesn't waste a trap spot. We do play the 1 Instant Fusion because Norden is pretty good in this deck. You can basically just go Norden, special summon out any of the tuners you want. Say it's a... Actually, no, you wouldn't get any of the effects off if it's on field, but you can still like synchro up for good cards. And then we play the 1 Soul Charge because one main thing I like doing in this deck is getting my life points as high as I can, going Scarlight, nuking as many cards as I can, and using the Soul Charge, special summon them all the back. Well, I can't OTK, but I do get a lot of damage, and I get all my opponent, and then I get all my monsters back while dealing hefty amounts of damage. So then now onto our traps. We play Double King's Consonance. This card can save you like hard. Say you're about to get OTK'd, you can just go like, okay, sweet, King's Consonance, make Scarlight. What are you gonna do? You have nothing to get over me. Alright, so you end your turn. Alright, my turn. I get to do whatever I want. But King's Consonance only works if you're attacked, but you can only synchro up for levels up to a level 8, so say goodbye to these 3 cards, but everything else in the extra deck is a fair game if you can make it. So, yeah. King's Consonance is amazing. Then we play Double Red Carpet, mainly because it gives us a lot more access to synchro plays, because if you can, like, get a Scarlight on board and you have, like, a ton of Resonators in your grave, next turn you can just go, like, oh, sweet, Red Carpet, like, synchro up for days. We play 1 Grand Horn because Grand Horn is a pretty good, and Bottomless because Bottomless is also pretty good. I think this is 40 cards. I don't know. I don't remember. It may be 40 to 42. I really don't remember. But anyway, let's get on to our extra deck. So I have ditched the Red Nova Dragon because of this beauty right here. Alright, so this is this is Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity. Basically, he is a 4,000. He is a level 12. You basically make him the same way you'd make Red Nova, except for you don't require Red Dragon Archfiend. Oh, and also, for the people who said you can't do it, you can use Scarlight for Red Nova Dragon because this card is treated as Red Dragon Archfiend while it's on the field. So you can just basically go, okay, sweet, I basically have Red Dragon Archfiend. I can go to Red Nova. That doesn't matter because we don't run Red Nova because of this card. Basically, what you make them the same way, except for this card is mean. You make this card, and if your opponent doesn't stop the summon, they can't activate anything for the rest of the turn, and they can't negate this effect. Well, they can't respond to this effect being negated. They can't respond to this effect being activated, so if they can't stop the summon of this card, you basically win that turn. And if you don't, well, what are you doing? Also, if this card destroys a monster by battle, inflict the damage back to your opponent. So basically, you kill like a 3,000. Say you kill 2,800. You do. So basically, no matter what, you're always going to be doing like 4,000 that turn. Unless it's in defense position, but still, it'll work. And also, if he dies, you can special summon out a level 8 or lower. Is it from the graveyard or extra deck? Okay, just target one level 8 or lower Dark Dragon type Synchro monster in your graveyard and special summon it if he dies, which is pretty good. Then we play the two that always combo well off of each other. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend, Bane, and Abyss. Abyss can be pretty nasty because basically it allows you to negate anything once per turn. So kind of like Quasar, except for it's negated for less turns. Say your opponent, say you attack, they go Mirror Force, or well, more accurate, they go Rippling. So you're just like, okay, sweet, no, nothing's going back to my deck, and you're taking a lot of damage this turn. And Bane, you can basically go into Bane. Bane can distribute anything else to summon back Abyss out. So basically, you have a 35. You have basically a 35 and a 32 that can negate something. And just in case if you want to, Bane can special summon a back out, a couple of Resonators, special summon 2 Resonators, one from your grave and one from your deck. Yeah, but they have to have the same level. So yeah, they're 2 pretty good cards. And then Scarlight, well, mainly because Scarlight is pretty awesome. He is treated as Red Dragon Archfiend, and so also he's not that bad of a card just to run in any deck that can make level 8. So like, say you're playing Graydles, you should make this in Graydles. Okay, sweet. I destroy everything that has less attack than this. Okay, sweet, win. But yeah, he can also get you a lot of damage, kind of like how Dark Strike Fighter used to be before it got nerfed. Although it doesn't do damage equal to the attack, which is kind of mean. And you play the one Hot Red Dragon Archfiend, mainly because it's another Dark Dragon type Synchro. So basically, if I use Scarlet to go into King Calamity, I can use Hot Red Dragon Archfiend to go into Bane or Abyss. Other than that, Hot Red Dragon Archfiend doesn't have that great of an effect. It just basically destroys. Once returned during your main phase 1, destroy all other face-up attack position monsters on the field. Monsters other than this card cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. So, not the best effect, but it is a 3,000 beat stick. It's got that going for it. And we do play the 1 Crimson Blader, because Crimson Blader... Let me fix the camera. Because Crimson Blader can be very nasty against the Monarch deck. Because basically you just kill this Monarch or Cosmos, you can just kill them. So you can just basically go, okay, I'm gonna kill you. Oh wait, you can't do anything next turn? Alright, my turn. Kill another monster. Oh, I win? GG. And here's a new addition. The main man, Psyframe Lord Omega. Oh boy, I love Omega. I never synchro climb with this card. I would just make him and screw with my opponent. If you don't know what Omega does, Psyframe Lord Omega has the nasty ability to basically shoot anything out of my opponent's hand. Yeah. No. Yes, I can shoot anything out of my opponent's hand. It's random, of course, but I can basically just shoot this out of the hand, shoot a card out of their hand, banish this card. So say they had, like, say they were top decking, they have the 1 card, so you just basically get rid of this. They do that. You end their turn. You're in a standby phase. They get that card back. But now you have another monster. So you have a 28 beat stick that basically comes back. But yeah. Psyframe Lord Omega is still a pretty decent card. Basically, of how easy he can be made in this deck, and of how shooting out, how good shooting out a card from your opponent's hand can be. I don't really use its other effect all that much. But, hey, it's there if you want to use it. We play the one Dark Highlander, mainly because it's just a level 7 and I can make it very easily in stack. It does nothing except for being a 20 beat stick. But other than that, it's just a solid card, just in case, I don't know, maybe you're playing against a rogue Noble Knight player. I don't know. This card works amazing for Noble Knights. Let me play one Chaos King Archfiend. I picked up this card in California when I went to a tournament at, I think it's, yeah, A1 Comics. I saw this in, I don't remember what guy was trying to build. He was trying to build some crazy deck that I don't really remember what it is, but I was like, oh, hey, you have a Chaos King Archfiend. I'll trade you Chaos King Archfiend for this card I need that you have. So I'm just like, okay, sweet. This card is amazing. Like, it really is. It can, like, say you attack with this first, your opponent's attack and defense are swapped. So say you're going against the Monarch deck, where everyone's defense is 1,000, so you just basically, okay, attack. Basically, attack. Well, every single monster you control has 1,000 attack now. Win? This card can be very annoying to deal with. So, yeah, I play that. Then I play one HTS Behemoth, just in case I don't really open up that well. I can make this card, and it saves me from being OTK'd, and I can get rid of a problematic monster. Because say I play this in defense mode, I'm just like, okay, they attack me, okay. During damage calc, I banish both the monsters, which is kind of annoying to deal with, but it's amazing. So yeah. Then I play one high speed raid Kendama, mainly because it's level 6, just in case, and also just in case my board ends up getting wiped, I can just go summon him back out, special summon a few cards, then synchro up through my extra deck, which is a pretty good. We play the one Stardust Charge Warrior. I like this card a lot, mainly because I can make him draw a card comboed off with Librarian. I draw 2 cards off of his synchro summon. So basically, and also he can attack. He can attack all of my opponents. Yeah, he can attack all of my opponent's special summon monsters this turn. Once, though. Which is pretty good. Let me play the one Librarian. Obviously, because this deck is about synchro climbing up, and you just draw more cards and draw more cards. Draw more cards, and it's great. And I play the one Armades, just because it's another level 5, but it is a pretty good level 5 that you can make. Just in case you go, I think if you go second, you can just make this and attack safely if your opponent doesn't have any monsters, but they have like a lot of back row that you don't want to deal with, so you can just make him attack while your opponent can't do anything. So sweet. And then the one Norden, obviously. So yeah, this deck is pretty good. I actually, I really like this deck. This deck is very fun and very simple. It doesn't cost that much. I'd say the card that costs the most is these 2 cards, but really, I'm pretty sure most of you, like, hardcore players already have these cards, so it doesn't even matter. And for the budget players, you don't even need Cypher Mode Omega. Well, by that logic, you don't need Scarlight. You could just run regular Red Dragon Archfiend, but I wouldn't advise that, because Red Dragon Archfiend is not that great of a card. But yeah, this deck is fairly cheap, and that's what I love about it. It's just the cheap pick up and play deck. It's not that complicated once you get, like, it does have a little bit of a high learning curve, but not that much. So basically, if you know what synchro summoning is, all you have to do is read these effects and get the general idea of the deck down. So if you can make any of these cards, you can play this deck easily. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. I probably should stop. Anyway, this has been my deck profile on my Red Dragon Archfiend deck. Here are my amazing tokens that I got for my Monarch structure deck. I have 3 of them because I tried to build a Monarch deck, but I couldn't build because I didn't want to shell out the money to build it. But anyway, I hope you like this deck profile. Give me some suggestions on maybe cards I could run, about how I give my deck profiles, because I feel like they're kind of terrible. Actually, they are terrible. But hey, I feel like it's pretty good that I'm just getting the point across that I want to make. So leave some suggestions, and if you like this deck, I've been getting a lot of comments of people saying they like this deck and how good it is. So yeah, see you later. Bye.